morning. This is day 54 of Fortitude through Stoicism. Again, this is my 365-day journey of implementing the ancient philosophy of Stoicism into the life of a modern masculine man. And today's is one of my favorites because there's a golden nugget in here that I cannot wait to share. To touch on a few points I learned today, Marcus Aurelius, much of what we learned from him was not necessarily all of his own writings. Those were his personal development journals. So there's a lot of quotes from other writers. He never intended for that stuff to be perfect. We have his material so we can reflect on his life, and this is much how we know him. So the quote today from Ryan Holiday, February 23rd, again, for me, this is day 54. Marcus Aurelius, you shouldn't give circumstances the power to arouse anger, for they don't care at all. This is really impactful. It really is. There's another quote in here that I also want to bring up. Why bother getting mad at causes and forces that are bigger than us? Why do we take things personally? Now, this is where I'm going to pause and shift. One of my favorite books, one of the ones that one of the most meaningful impacts in my life was The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. And things like in there about, being impeccable with your word. It really shifted the way that the way that I spoke, the way that I became comfortable with, my authentic self and speaking my truth, regardless of how people took that, because again, whether they took it personally, that's not on me. So one of the four agreements is don't take things personally. Everyone has their own shit in life going on. Everyone has their own things. And quite honestly, they don't care about what's going on in your life. Truthfully, they really, really, really don't. So why do we take it personally when somebody says something? Why do we give it that attention? Why do we put that energy into these things? Circumstances are incapable of considering or caring for your feelings, your anxiety, or your excitement. They don't care, right? So however the election goes, they don't care about your feelings. The guy cuts you off in traffic, he doesn't care about your feelings. Karen in the grocery store makes a comment. She really doesn't care about your feelings. So why should we put energy into it? More importantly, what would you do with the energy instead of wasting it on all those things, time? And now that I've been down this path, and again, I started my Stoic journey far before I started doing these daily recordings. This is actually my deep dive. This is me going incredibly deep in this and implementing it and making a primary focus. It is in my life plan. I wrote this out as my focus for 2024 because I saw so much benefit in it from the very onset that I wanted to go deeper. And I'm just kind of pulling it up here to show you that this is part of my 2024 focus, Stoicism. The why behind it, how I'm going to do it, the daily practical applications, what my daily disciplines look like for this. Okay? So when you are not spending time focused on Karens or the opinions of others, or what, I don't even know if it's the Grammys or the Emmys that the movie stars win. I don't even know which one it is, and I was probably you're gonna laugh at me. I don't know Grammys, Emmys, I don't know one of those things. But my point is, who cares? Who really cares? They are jesters, they are entertainers, they are puppets, In the ancient times, court jesters were brought to court to entertain those with means, right? That could pay for those singers and dancers and performers. It's amazing how society puts so much clout their ability to simply entertain. Whereas I place value on those who educate, those, and I'm not talking about college and universities. Let's be honest, that's not what that really is about. I'm talking about the people that go out there and blaze a trail and share that wisdom and knowledge with the world, who are open and transparent about their losses and their wins, because there are lessons in both. And either way, we have to control our feelings, our anxiety, our excitement about those things, because if we waste it, it's kind of just like spinning tires in mud. You don't go anywhere. You just simply don't go anywhere. Today's a fasting Friday for me. This is now, what are we in? 5 weeks, 8 weeks. This is probably my 8th fast now during this study, Stoic journey of mine. And I start Thursday afternoon, and I go all throughout the night, obviously all throughout Friday, and I do a refeed Friday night. It's brought a lot of clarity. This whole shift, I see myself making different decisions, moderation particularly. The satisfaction is internal. It's a different feeling, and I encourage you all to take this journey. But in the meantime, happy Fasting Friday. And as always, let's go out there and make it a great day. And either way, we accept that fate. Amor fati.